It's Monday, July 29th. My name is Rich, and this is your 5-Minute Fix. Welcome to the 5-Minute Fix, where we take stories about pretty much anything from pretty much anywhere and try to give it to you in 5 minutes or less. Today, this is a wild one, folks. Wild and hilarious at the same time, but also not surprising when I think about it. This one here from PopSci: sharks are testing positive for cocaine. Researchers detected trace amounts in every Brazilian sharp-nosed shark they examined. Goodness gracious, the sharks getting into the yay. Now, obviously, there's definitely a logical explanation for this, but this is just, I guess what I really want to know is how long this has probably been going on for. Fish ingesting microplastics is bad enough, but new analysis points to additional human-made issues. According to a study published on July 15th in Science of the Total Environment, researchers at Brazil's Oswaldo Cruz Foundation have confirmed trace amounts of cocaine and its main metabolite, benzoglycinine, in at least 13 Brazilian sharp-nosed sharks purchased from commercial fishers in Rio de Janeiro. As IFL Science notes, this marks the first ever detection of the drug in wild sharks. Now, I just got the wildest thought. I don't know why it took me so long to think about this, but there are probably people that are ingesting these sharks. These sharks are probably going to be eaten by somebody, or we're probably planning to be eaten by somebody at some point. And if all 13 that they tested had amounts of cocaine in them, now, it does say trace amounts. I don't know scientifically what trace amounts means or how much it is, but let me tell you, it probably bring it back to when they used to put cocaine in Coca-Cola. Now, whether that's a myth or not, I don't know, but you know, that's what you hear. They used to put cocaine in Coca-Cola. Like countless other human-generated pollutants, drugs discarded or lost during illegal international trafficking efforts often wind up in the ocean, where they may then poison wildlife and contaminate ecosystems. Just last year, for example, authorities recovered large bales of cocaine floating in the waters off of New Zealand's coast. But although researchers have previously investigated the stimulant's effect on animals like eels and zebrafish, experts know very little about sharks' interactions with the drugs, apart from some nebulous Shark Week related experiments in 2023. I don't know what those experiments are, but this reminds me of that movie Cocaine Bear that came out a couple years ago. And just, could you imagine a shark high on cocaine? Just imagine. Thanks to investigators in Brazil, however, marine biologists have a definitive and unfortunate answer. Sharks are definitely open to sampling abandoned cocaine if they happen to cross it in their natural habitat. Between 2021 and 2023, researchers purchased over a dozen Brazilian sharp-nosed sharks from a local fishing boats near Rio de Janeiro. The threatened species is most often found in the area's coastal waters and generally ranges between 1.7 and 2.3 feet long. Oh, so these aren't even like big guys. These are pretty small guys in contrast or comparison to other sharks, while weighing as much as 6.6 pounds. After weighing and measuring their samples, the team then conducted necropsies, analyzing muscle and liver tissues. The results were conclusive. Every single shark tested positive for trace amounts of cocaine, averaging 23 micrograms per fish. More specifically, 92% of muscle samples and 23% of liver samples contained benzylglutamine, one of the drug's main metabolites. To be fair, 1 microgram is 1/1,000,000th of a gram, so there's a heavy emphasis on the trace amounts. There you go. It's not a hell of a lot, but still found, I guess. What's equally disconcerting is that although experts now possess concrete proof of sharks ingesting cocaine, they have yet to study how its chemistry may interact with the fish. The previous studies on zebrafish and eels, however, showed cocaine altered their skin, disrupted hormonal functions, and changed important proteins within their systems. And like all environmental pollution issues, these problems don't necessarily remain in concentrated areas. They often spread far beyond their points of origin. So I mean, I think this one is pretty simple. Cocaine go in the water, shark eat cocaine. Shark gets captured with cocaine in system. I want to know, what do you think it would be like if you came across a shark high on cocaine? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. My name is Rich, and this has been your 5-Minute Fix.